Tuber's High Score Challenge, and the game this time is Black Tiger by Capcom, 1987, as shown on the screen there. Diving straight into the game here. Quite a long video, so it gives me a bit of a chance to waffle a bit as well. And as always, I don't put too much practice into the commentary, so just get things started, because I'll have to upload it and all and everything after all this is done. And it's late on a Sunday afternoon. It's been a lovely afternoon outside, although I've been indoors with the curtains shut playing Black Tiger. The game, we'd originally started playing Black Dragon, which is like a variation of it of some sort. Black Dragon seems more difficult, sort of more hazards and things, but to be honest, I found Black Tiger here more than enough of a challenge, so more than happy with this version as well. I was also glad when this game came up as well, because it's one of those games which I had sitting on my ROMs list from a while back, and I'd given it a quick go ages ago, and it's like, oh, this is good, but it's kind of like, never got around to sort of playing it. Yeah, just busy playing all sorts of other games. But that's the good thing about Tuber's High Score Challenge is, these good games come up, and it gives you a chance to give them a proper go. So here we are playing a Black Tiger. So just picked up a bonus here. There's various bonuses hidden throughout the game. Like some more walls can be destroyed, and there's hidden items there. I checked out where some of them were online. It does get to a point where I'm not sure if I've missed any more or not. I probably have, like later on in the game. By the time it got to that stage, I was just sort of trying to get as far as possible, really. So, just killing enemies here. I think this is an okay tactic to use. It's just using some of the time I've got left in the level just to mop up some of these enemies and get a few extra zennies and bonus points as well. I think that's okay to do as part of the High Score Challenge. If not, then I'm probably screwed, but I hope. Right, so as you can see, the characters got this kind of like sort of ball and chain thingy, and which shoots out knives as well. So it's a pretty devastating weapon, really, which is good because you'll need that devastation to the max. And as shown on the bottom of the screen there, you've got keys for opening chests, your weapon level, which is like I've just got weapon level 1, the standard one, and you've also got some armour as well, which start off with like 2 armour, and some potions as well. The potions cure you from poison, which can happen from certain plants and traps. So don't want to get poisoned because it stops you from throwing your knives around. That's the general idea of the game. Probably best described as a kind of mix between Castlevania and Ghosts and Goblins in a way. And I think this works really well. It's kind of like it's very like adventure in a sense. You know, there's like these sprawling levels to explore and find your way around, and it's action packed. There's absolutely tons of enemies to kill, and it's just enjoyable to play as well. It's just fun all the way through. I'd say the difficulty is just about right as well. There are some tricky bits, like you get these boulders which can fall in your head, which do massive damage or can kill you outright, which are a bit harsh, but you kind of like remember where most of them are, and it usually gets just about enough, just about enough like notice to try and dodge out of the way and things. And into the first shop here, you can buy upgrades on your weapon and armour. I'm being a bit of a cheapskate there. I'm saving all my zennies for later on. Whether it makes too much of a difference or not, I'm not sure. But I've basically I could have got a level 2 weapon, but I've sort of stuck with level 1 for now, and save me money for the next grade up when I can afford that. Okay, so first level boss, we've got these sort of like jumping sort of stone thingies. Not too bad. They can jump quite a distance though, so it is possible to get caught out. But just keeping your distance and picking them off, and 9 times out of 10 you're alright, really. Nice little graphic and bonus enemies at the end of the round, and on to level 2. Some kind of things, yeah, some pits to jump over there. Instant death if you fall down, which of course is not good. Little tip as well, if you hold sort of diagonal up when you jump, you do jump just a little bit further than you do if you just like hold just the sideways and jump. So that does come in handy. I was using that quite a lot just to be as safe as possible, really. And yeah, with the chest as well, it's one of 3 things really. One is like a trap, like you saw there, where it gives you a little bit of like a warning beep, and then these kind of flames come out. So it's fairly easy to dodge, but ideally you want treasure in the treasure chest, which give you extra zennies. I think you get about 50 or something, which not a huge amount, but it all adds up. And yeah, there's these kind of mummy type things which come out of that hole in the background there. Quick word of advice is there's always 2 of them. So once you take out the first one, sort of like take out, sort of keep on waiting for the second one to appear. They can do quite a lot of damage if they catch you. They've got this kind of fire breath thingy, and they can sort of jump into you as well. So. Got a nice collection of keys. Yeah, generally you want to make sure that you've got enough keys to unlock the treasure chest, because although some of them have got traps in them and stuff, it's worth it for the zennies, which of course is the sort of Capcom currency. I don't think just wondering if any Capcom games today use zennies. So they're a nice currency to have in the game. Yeah, like you get them in like Forgotten Worlds as well. Okay, as my second shop, and I can afford the second power up for my weapon. That's a bit annoying. Like there's an enemy in that jar, but I couldn't set it off until I kind of like got near it, which involves sort of jumping onto the platform, and then those sort of 2 mummy things came out of the cave. So that was a bit tricky. So I was quite lucky there to not take a hit. That's quite fortunate. Yeah, the hourglass is one of the most useful power-ups in the game. The time limit is fairly tight. I'd say they've got it just about right. Oh yeah, extra life in the wall here. Very useful. Yeah, because with the time limit, it kind of gives you that you've got the constant pressure to advance, which is when it's like mistakes happen. But at the same time, like you sort of want to play it reasonably safe. so you don't just like run into like one of those plants like there, or look like a boulder trap to land on your head and stuff. And another secret in the wall here. Yeah, that's worth quite a lot of points, so yeah, definitely recommended. Oh yeah, sorry, the other thing in the chest as well, which I didn't mention, you can get these sort of potions, but that's only useful if you're already poisoned, but you don't really want to be poisoned in the first place, to be honest, so that might sound obvious. Okay, level 2 boss, more of these kind of head slab thingies. To be honest, I was slightly disappointed when I got to this boss. I was thinking, no, not more flipping slab heads. But nah, they're still good fun to fight against. Can't really. I could get the 1,200 armor there, but that'd only give me 6 armor, and for the price, yeah, not worth it. I probably should have picked up a potion here just to be safe, but hey, life on the edge, eh? Okay, oh, so yeah, just about to say, I think I've finished talking about what's in the game itself, but you've also got a vitality bar as well. To be honest, it really doesn't save you from much. It can absorb like a couple of like sort of flame shots and thingies if your armor's gone, but by the time your armor's gone, you're already in deep shit anyway. So it's kind of like you don't really want to be relying on vitality or whatsoever to see you through. So there are these sort of dungeons throughout the game as well. They tend to be worth going into. They you usually get quite a few bonus points and zennies to pick up. So as long as you've got time, which you will, as long as you don't dawdle too much, then yeah, they're worth checking out. And yeah, there's time pickups as well to make up for any time you lose whilst in the dungeon. Spinning skull cannot be destroyed. Yeah, it's fairly useless advice, that. I mean, I'd kind of worked out that you can destroy them before I'd got that advice before, so. Your character is quite mobile as well. Like you can't change directions in midair when you jump, but with the way the levels are designed, you can sort of you can ping around from pillar to platform pretty quick, and yeah, it's sort of like it's enjoyable dodging out the way of stuff. yeah, this bit here as well, the level kind of like wraps around a bit, so if you keep on going in one direction, you'll end up where you sort of like came in and away. But there's a general point you can get to, which I think is this bit here, and then you sort of follow the arrow around, and it takes you up and across to the next bit. Yeah, that's silly. Just like I knew that was coming up as well, but yeah, sometimes you just forget and sort of just walk straight into it. Boulder trap there. Yes, it's good design that bit, because quite often if you're not that familiar with the level, like, time will be against you by the time you get to this bit. And what's happened to me before is like, yeah, you got like 10 seconds left, and you see the hourglass there, and it's like, oh yeah, make a run for the hourglass, and then the boulder just like drops straight on your head. So I'm still saving me pennies or zennies rather for the next weapon up. And I got enough armour at the moment as well. 4 armour is kind of like okay for like most circumstances. Although yeah, things took a bit of a bad turn there. I got hit by the wall trap and jumped into the enemy as well, and sort of took quite a heavy hit there. And sort of like lost more armour. So that's a bit of a wobble there, shall we say? And yeah, like all good games, you sort of like you're playing it, you get in a roll, and you're thinking, yeah, I've got this sorted. And then just like just like a couple of slight mishaps, and like yeah, things go south pretty quickly. So yeah, that's strawberry in the wall there, which gives you sort of bonus armor. So I'm kind of like back up to 4. Yeah, just the sort of distances between the platforms is a bit tricky to jump up onto, so kind of almost have to sort of just drop down and climb back up sometimes. Yeah, so I think by this stage, this is kind of like this is sort of going as well as well as can be, really. Yes, I took a couple of hits here and there, but I've sort of managed to get my arm back. Dragon boss here, yeah, so just try and keep your distance. There will be a point where it kind of like it will get you in the corner, and just got to take the hit and run to the other side. Unfortunately, just got hit on the foot there by the fireball. Pinned in a bit, but yeah, took it down, no problems. And I can afford the next weapon now. I think I was paying up if to get like the 500 armour, which would have given me 4. Yeah, I remember thinking, now I'll chance it. Reasonably comfortable with this level. So you get these kind of wizard things which appear. If you don't hit them soon, if they kind of like launch like one of those sort of fireball traps at you. they're not too bad, and you get quite a few points as well. Another secret in a wall here. Just need to clear a bit more. Yep. It gives me an extra vitality by that. Not sure if it gave me some points as well. I didn't check. Yeah, and to be honest, oh no, it's like it's one of the secret I can think of, which I get after that. It's kind of like sort of like who knows. Please accept my gratitude. That's no good. You're going to need more than gratitude to get through this. Ah, that was like that was disastrous. Yeah, sort of big hit. Lost all my armour. Fortunately, yeah, this one's a shop. So yeah, sort of. A whopping 6 on the armour now. That's good. Yeah, there's kind of different routes you can take as well. Like not only are there dungeons and things to go in, but like that bit down there, I could have actually sort of skipped that just by sort of going up this top way, which it'll link around in a minute. But yeah, going this way meant I got to visit the dungeon as well. Yeah, my weapon's making fairly light work of the enemies as well, which is good. If I was for some reason stuck on a level 1 weapon, then I think taking out those on this level would be very difficult. So yeah, I remember on this bit keeping an eye on the time. I'm actually a bit worried about how much time I've got left. It can sneak up on you, like yeah, before you know it, it's kind of like shit. You got like 30 seconds to get to the end of the level. Yeah, I've not bothered with that enemy there because there's the prisoner person is just like another shop thing, which I don't really need right now. And again, I'm worried about the time, so. Because yeah, that's you don't want to sort of like for example, like spend £1,000 on armour and then you sort of run out of time a minute later. That's like a double whammy. But fortunately, there's a couple of hourglasses here. Some of these slab thingies again. End of level boss, kind of like demon thingy. Yeah, that was a bit close. Don't want it to be that close, but made it through, which is the main thing. And it's nice of the game to give you a couple of armour for the next round as well. So. Yeah, powering up on the armour. And as you can see, there is another weapon power up, but it's it's quite some way off in terms of price. So it's kind of like as you go on as well, it's easier to pick up money. Like you get more money just like lying around the place. So it's important to survive in the meantime, of course. Picked up there's those kind of like power block thingies which destroy everything on the screen. Usually it's a good idea if you see one, if you make a dash for it, there's usually so that's a good way. Just jump down the pit there. But yes, if you make a dash for like the power block thingies, there's usually an assortment of enemies there, which if you're quick, it'll sort of just take them out straight away instead of you being pinned back and having to like fight them off. Yeah, I took a bit of a hit with that boulder trap there because it's kind of like you got the pit behind you and the boulder in front of you. Could have possibly done a slightly different type of jump to get past it, but hey ho. Another one of those demon thingies. They kind of remind me of the red demon thingy in Ghosts and Goblins. Although, yeah, different attacks and stuff, but yeah, still remind me of them. Yeah, sometimes you do get enemies in the jars. I think I might have mentioned that, but yeah, they can on that bit just there, just gone. It was kind of like I made a mistake for like shooting the jar, jumping straight across that pillar, only for an enemy to be there and like just getting absolutely toasted. So you got to be a bit careful. Yeah, I've decided not to bother with the plant there. It's kind of like a pit thing around it. It's just that seemed too much of an opportunity for things to go wrong, really. I made a dash for the power block again. I picked up a much needed time thing here. Yeah, because this bit, like, up is towards the end of the level, but there's the useful dungeon bit down here to the right, and I've not got an awful lot of time left here. That's a mess up as well, because that guy's like a shop, and sometimes you want to do a bit of shopping just before the end of level boss, and so it's not a bad tactic, or in fact it's a good tactic to not save that prisoner guy until you kind of like your bats face the boss, because if you lose a life then you're stuck with like your 2 armour to fight against the boss, and that just makes it all the more difficult. Yeah, I'm kind of messing around a bit too much here. I've got like a minute to get to the end of the level. In terms of score though, yeah, this dungeon is pretty important for reasons I'll say in a second. Yeah, and there's a secret there, and it's worth 50,000 points, so you do not want to miss out on that. I get lots of hassle there from the demon thingy. Not nice 500 though. Not shot that jar there because I think I've had it before where there's like an enemy in it, and it's just kind of like really sort of got in the way of me trying to get to the end of the level. This bit's tricky because you come up and there's like a red demon thingy, and there's not that much room to manoeuvre with all the spinning skulls around as well. So I just got totally wiped out, which was harsh. And I'm actually a bit worried now because I've used the shop guy just to the right. I've just shot the wall there. There's some armour. I've gone off screen and it's disappeared. So I'm thinking, no, like come up to this boss and I've only got 2 armour. And this is like, this is not an easy boss either. You kind of got like sort of, you got to like jump up, try to hit him at head height. It's also as well like he'll pin you back against the wall, and yeah, that's like a. Yeah, I mean that could have so easily been a lot life lost, and again I would have been struggling with 2 armour trying to take out that boss, but made it. Round 6. Yeah, get some nice armour. Not gone for the most expensive stuff yet. Still saving up for that next weapon. Yeah, about this point in the game as well, like it's a good idea to just get a few extra keys because you tend to run out. I think I brought some for the last level. But yeah, so like last level you can tend to run out of keys if you haven't brought any. Yeah, this is annoying because like the demon thing, it's kind of like it's too low. It's gone below the floor, so I couldn't hit it. It doesn't usually do that, so that was like that was just a bit unfortunate. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. That was nearly straight onto the spikes. It's somehow I was over that, but I don't think I took a hit. Yeah, these are really tough. They've got like got a slightly sort of purpley head or eye or something. Version of those mummies. They're pretty devastating. Two of these wizardy thingies. I should just get the power up. I don't know why I wasn't. Still got them, and got a couple of bits of armour left. And another shop. Yeah, playing it safe-ish. Yeah, sort of like it's stocking up on the armour. That's bad. Actually, the blobs just walked onto my head. Okay, into the dungeon. Secret to the left straight away. That gives me a couple of extra armor points. And yeah, my character's got this cool sort of gold colour as well. I don't know if it has any other benefits apart from that. Yeah, some fairly tight jumps. Yeah, this is a bit sweaty palms. It's like I might have been quite fortunate to land on the pillar there as well, but. Certainly don't want to slip, of course. So this is generally looking pretty good. Yeah, 6 armour. Time is looking okay. Yeah, so sometimes I say about finding hidden stuff. I don't know what that means. There's a secret nearby or not. Couldn't see one there. Yeah, and as I mentioned, by this time it's kind of like I don't really know where the secrets are. I've kind of not done the research, shall we say. Trying to take it fairly easy. Yeah, it's sometimes it's good to remember on this level, just to remember there's quite a few of those falling boulders. Like you fine as long as you take your time, but it's kind of like it's an easy way to die quickly if you're not careful. Cool. Yeah, I've got my power up. I thought I might as well go for the 500 armor there, just for that extra armor point, because now in a way the game switches, because now I've got the best weapon. I don't really need much else. I could have gone left there. I'm just trying to remember, there might be like an extra prisoner or something. There's probably a few bonus points as well, but yeah, certainly I've got one eye on the time here. Less than a minute to go. Yeah, the only kind of like zennies you need now really is to just get the best armor possible for when you're in a shop next, and it's fairly easy to get that amount. Okay, got another dragon. So it's got like a goldy, sort of more fiery one. Similar to before in a way. Ouch! Yeah, running through it took off like 3, and kind of breaking it a bit here because I've lost all my armour, but got it. 30 seconds to spare as well, so that was probably just about right. Okay, round 7. Yeah, I'd quite like to see this through like a CRT filter or something. I just imagine those, like the graphics are, they're lovely anyway, but I just think with those scan lines it'd probably look even more impressive. Yeah, sort of one of those in a jar zone, a small platform, like not great. So yeah, taking some hits there, like it's always worrying when you sort of like taking odd hit. I'm kind of like I've almost gone into just head for the finish mode now. There was a bit there I could have explored to the left. There's a couple of those sort of tough purple mummy thingies which come out. I just didn't want a chance, sort of like yeah, it's like scraping around for a few bonus points, and yeah, just taking some like ridiculous hits or something and losing my armor at this stage, because the way this is heading at the moment, it's kind of like, yeah, this is like apart from losing that life a couple of levels ago, this is kind of like this is as good as I could expect, really. So yeah, I've gone for like max armor there. picked up a few potions as well in case I need them. But yeah, it's got like I don't really need anything from the shop now other than to top up my armour. And you don't need the Zanies for anything else either. So yeah, there's a couple of bits I could explore there. I followed the red arrow, which is kind of like the main route. I probably missed out on a dungeon or something. I guess whether that'll do I explore? No, far too much of a coward. In fact, no, it just kind of links up to this bit actually. Yeah, nothing too interesting down there. Yeah, just left a couple of enemies come out there, and it's not worth me checking out the chest. Yeah, like I don't need the Zennies. Yeah, there's a new enemy there, so like ninja thingy. Yeah, just got the hell out of there. That's they can easily catch you and yeah, take some of your arm off, like so. Okay, end of level boss. Yeah, bit like the one, like the one. Definitely not one to be messed with. Yeah, it's got even more vitality than the last one. You can just about sort of like nestle between the flames which shoot up, but yeah, certainly it's dense going. Yeah, lost all my armour. But yeah, I'd sort of managed to get that last hit in. Yeah, if I only had like 2 armour or something on that bit, like would not like that. Okay, round 8. This is the last level. I'll probably mention at this stage as well. Yeah, just topping up my armour there. Buying loads of potions. Just in case I need them. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what happens right at the end of this level, so I was thinking like might need these just in case. I had a quick look online as well. It's like yeah, the person was stocking up on the good old potions here. At this stage, well, it's just like a small thing, but I don't really want the keys anymore either, because it's like 50-50 if it's a trap or not. Like you don't really want a trap sort of just like getting in the way of everything. It's just like another hazard, and you don't need the Zennies in them either. So it's possible I'm missing out on points without realising it. There, I'm not sure, but it's kind of like yeah, I'm just focused on getting to the end there. And yeah, I was doing a run earlier this afternoon, and I'd got just before the end boss. And it's like, yeah, I'm not leaving it there. And I kind of had it in mind, like I played my Joker on the last round. It's the Women's World Cup. England lost quite painfully, really, 1-0. It was a brave effort. Yeah, it was a good match. Yeah, it was a fantastic tournament. But yeah, I was just gutted, and like I'd been drinking, sort of like watching the match, and I was still recovering from the night before, to be honest, and just with the sort of guttedness of the defeat. It's just like no, I just just the thought of having to do a run and a recording, it's just like sometimes you just got to give yourself space. I mean, as it happened, you know, if I would have just given myself time, maybe I could have just like chucked in a run sort of like later that evening and done pretty well. But I just didn't want to think about it, to be honest. It's probably screwed up my season, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Ooh, secret there. That was good fortune. Yeah, didn't really need it though. That would give me some extra armor. Yeah, so I mean, I saw various runs being posted. I've seen some of them. I've not seen OSGs or Juffers yet. I'm expecting possible completions from both of those. We'll see. So it's probably going to be quite tight in terms of score. As I mentioned, there's a few areas I think I've missed. So if someone's done a more thorough job, then they've probably picked up more points along the way. But nonetheless, like yeah, I'm delighted with how this run's going. Yeah, all these ninja things jumping around. And this is the point in the game. It's just kind of don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. So, as you can see from the video, it takes like 50 odd minutes to get here, and I'd already got to. It's about this bit I got to before, and I died. And it's like, no. And this is sort of like literally sort of like just before the end boss. Unfortunately, yeah, took a few hits, but managed to survive. Top up on the armour before going in. Yeah, that guy kind of just reappears. I think it's like a respawning shop. I didn't want to chance it in case there was like he only respawns sort of twice or something. In which case I might need him if I lose a life. So there's another like another dragon thingy. I suppose I just noticed, yeah, this is like a black dragon, so maybe that's the reason for the name. I don't know. Or is Black Tiger the bloke, the hero? Who knows? Yeah, I was actually expecting to lose a life here because all my armor's gone. Enemy's still got like 3 vitality now, 2 vitality. I'm being forced back. I can only take, but yeah, it's just about die. Oh, brave Black Tiger, yes. The guy's Black Tiger. With your superior skills and awesome weapons, I've won. Return peace and prosperity to our nation. Well done. Thank you, Black Tiger. Congratulations on your strength and wisdom. There you go. Produced by Kaji, Discovery, and Mr. X. So yeah, very pleased. It's like a really enjoyable game. It's again another one I didn't see in the arcades back in the day, but certainly would have enjoyed playing it. And it would have been one which, you know, would give you good value for money as well, playing that. So very enjoyable game all round. Okay, so just shy of 750,000. Yeah, I do wonder if there's a few bits I missed, but pleased I managed to get through it, and only lost a life as well, so very chuffed with that. So final score 749,500 points. Okay, that's my run, and bye for now.